was fishing here 2 nights ago, I got the most enormous take. The rod was dragged into the river just about before I could grab hold of it, and this shot down the river for about 50 yards, stripping line off. It was the biggest fish I think I'd ever caught. It took me ages to turn it around. When I was pulling it back in, it didn't make any effort to dive into the bushes on the side, which a barbel would normally have done. And when I got it quite close to me, the hook pulled out, and when I checked the hook, it was slightly straightened. It's most unusual. I've fished the same hooks for 4 years now, and I've never had this happen before. So I thought I'd really missed a fish of a lifetime. However, tonight, when I cast out across the river towards a large branch in the water, the weight splashed into the water. Then I saw the culprit, and again, I hope it's on video. It was a hell of a scramble, and but I'm sure that it was what had picked up my bait and ran with it the night before last. Really surprising. I've never heard of it before. But see what you make of it when it's downloaded onto YouTube. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Well, back on the same peg as last night. Fortunately, the wind stopped. It's branches everywhere. Last night, 11 of us fished here. Nobody caught a thing, not a sausage. Hopefully, it'll be better tonight. It's a little bit later tonight. It's 6:30 tonight of starting. And so far, there are 6 anglers here, and so far nobody's caught anything either. So, well, we'll see. Hopefully, there'll be a barbel on the bank. It's about now these sedges begin to appear, and maybe there'll be a bit more barbel activity than there was last night. But anyway, we'll see. Well, that was a young otter sitting on that thing opposite, on that snag opposite. I don't know whether I managed to get it on or not. It was all a bit of a scramble. Anyway, we'll see when we get home. Well, that was quite amazing earlier on. I cast out across the river towards the snag, and a young otter came running along the branch towards me to see what the splash was, and then sat on the end of the branch peering across the river. I had to dash across the camera, which was focused on these rod tips, swing it round and try to zoom in by hand, which is of course very, very difficult to do. You really need a tripod for close-up zooming. But we'll see if it's on the video. It will be very, very interesting. As for whether we'll catch any fish with an otter having been swimming about out here, remains to be seen. But it was a lovely, lovely sight. It's now 9:15 and so far just one knock all night. Well, everything packed away. All of a sudden, bang, away it went. and I've had to bring it all back down the bank, set it all up to show you this lovely fish. It weighs 9 pounds 1 ounce. Again, lovely big tail on it. Beautiful. You can't see any marks on it at all. Let's check its mouth, make sure there are no hooks in that shouldn't be there. There it is. What a lovely end to what has been a very strange and eventful evening. I'll put him straight back in.